Use your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin.
This explanation is continued from the 2 prior segments. For best results, watch the 2 prior segments, number 19 and number 20, first.
What the person is eliciting in the energy realm is created in the energy realm, and then the result is found, is represented, is expressed, is discovered in the physical form. So when he reaches over and grabs that card, it will be the card that he has elicited, that he has attracted, that belongs to him. When you are eliciting from your universe, when you are eliciting from your world, you are eliciting in magical ways. Things become the right things for you. Things appear out of nowhere. Ideas come. Meet people. People just suddenly call you out of nowhere with just the right thing that you've been looking for. Or you just happen to turn on the TV at just exactly the moment that they're showing something that you needed to see. It's an amazing thing. But the way it works is everything first happens in gazillionth of a second. In the energy form, in the energy realm. It's already happened. It's only playing out. It's only representing in the physical form. You can't choose a card that you have not elicited. You can't accidentally choose a card that is not appropriate for you. That's why insurance companies still charge you a higher premium when you get in an accident, even if it wasn't your fault. Because they know that it was your fault. You could be in a grocery store and somebody in the parking lot can pull out of their slot, slam your car, and guess what? You attracted that. You elicited that. And your insurance is going to go up, and you know what? Rightfully so. Because that's what you're attracting. You know, people think, oh, that's unfair, but no. You know what? The insurance companies know. They know if you get in an accident. Now, they may not know the metaphysical reasoning like you do. You know that people are listening it. You know what's really going on. But they know it, but they know it statistically. They know people that get in one accident probably going to get in another one. Because statistics show that. That's just how it works. And they said, why do statistics show that? Because if somebody's eliciting something, they're going to elicit it again. And then pretty soon someone's going to say, hey, you know what? I noticed that person, when they got in an accident, they got in another one. And look, when that person got in an accident, they got in another one. And yes, that person got in an accident. It wasn't their fault, but sure enough, later, their car got hit again. And it wasn't their fault again, but still, we had to pay. They noticed that. They take statistics of that. You know why it's actually happening. You know what's creating it. You know that it's being elicited, even though the person's in the store. They could be in their house and a tree falls on their car. Doesn't matter. They elicited it. If they weren't eliciting it, it wouldn't have happened. Now, does that mean it's a bad thing? No. All situations are neutral. They're all neutral. Maybe your car wasn't running and you had it parked under the tree. And next thing you know, there's a storm, the tree falls on your car, the insurance company buys you a new car. Hey, you know what? That turned out good. You see? No situation is bad or good. It's neutral. Maybe your car gets hit in the parking lot, your insurance company raises your rate, you're mad about it, you change insurance companies, you get better coverage, and you're saving money, and you're paying even less than you were before. It's a good result. And the only way that's going to happen is if you're listening good things. If you think to yourself, nothing bad can happen, it's always working out, situations are always neutral, if you think about it that way, you're going to recognize the benefit. But if you think, oh, the insurance companies are screwing me again, it's always happening, then you'll just end up paying the higher rate. You won't end up getting a benefit. You won't end up discovering the other insurance company that would be charging you less. They would end up discovering that your motor wasn't running in your car, it wouldn't pay for it. All those kinds of things. Listen, all situations are neutral. You elicit from your world appropriately according to your thoughts and feelings and meanings. So, the most important thing about this illustration is this. Everything is prearranged, pre-created, already happened, already resulted in the energy form. It then is playing out in the physical form. Remember our discussion on fate and free will? Remember we said that you have free will. You have free will to create certain meanings, to have certain beliefs, and make certain decisions. But then, from your meanings, from your beliefs, from your decisions, you're going to have a certain fate that may play out in the next 5 minutes, may play out in the next 20 years. But you have a certain fate that's coming your way that's going to be good or bad based on your meanings, your beliefs, and your decisions. So, if things are good for you, if things are working out good for you, you're expecting the best, you're feeling great about life, then the fate that's playing out for you is being organized for you in advance, is the card when you go to draw it is going to be the good card. It's just like when the guy decided he was going home, he was going to have the fate of meeting his happy dog at the door, waiting for him. So when you're feeling good, even though it's right now, the future is being created for you. That card was being created for you. It was already at the top of the deck waiting for you. The dice, when you rolled the dice, it rolled on that number so that you would end up on that space so you would get that card. Do you think any of that is by accident? You think any of that is by chance? Do you think a tuning fork, if it starts to vibrate, or a guitar string, if it starts to vibrate, is doing it accidentally? Do you think if you went in our guitar store example, and you started playing your high string guitar and saying good things are working out for me, all is good, do you think that some of the low string guitars in there would just accidentally start vibrating? No. They can't hear you. They're invisible. That can't accidentally happen. It's impossible. Now, can something occur that on the surface looks like it's bad? Yeah. A tree could fall on your car, and on the surface it could look like something bad happened. Does that mean it's bad? No. Because remember, sometimes bad things happen that are really good things. Like that guy who got in an accident, totaled his car, didn't make it to work, and it's a good thing because where he worked on the top floor of the Trade Center got crashed. He would have died. So, even when things are working out great for you, there's going to be things that are happening. You're going to total your car. A tree's going to fall on it. Stuff's going to happen. Recognize that that's okay because all situations are neutral. Look for the seed of the equivalent benefit, as Napoleon Hill would say, and recognize that everything can be good depending on what you elicit from the situation. So, but the main point of this illustration is everything is already happened in an energy realm. It's already happened there. It's already been created, already been formed, and things, that card will make itself, it will turn into the right card for you. Whatever the right card may be. Maybe the right card is to go to jail and do not collect $200. And if that's the case, then that's the one you're going to draw. But know this, whatever card you draw is the card you attracted. Okay.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, chapter number 11, segment number 22. Let your quest for knowing continue.